Morning and welcome to 11 News Sunday Morning. I've been saying all morning long that Janine was sleeping in. She didn't oversleep. She just has the day off. And Dalencia, what a great day to have off with the rain that's coming our way today.
Yeah, much needed break for her, and she is having a great morning for it. We're looking at our radar and satellite here, and some rain is starting to move into the region. We see some consistent rainfalls starting to sneak into western Maryland. Still seeing some areas of drizzle here and there, so keep in mind that it is going to be a wet morning. As far as our temperatures, looking at the 70s right now across the region, and we do have a chance for some severe weather over the next few hours. Here's a look at it here. The yellow shading that you see, that's where we can see the more severe storms bubbling up. Damaging wind, hail, and even an isolated tornado can't be ruled out. I'll time it out for you in more detail in your full forecast.
And stay with us. Still ahead this morning, a preview of Lake Fest, which is coming to Howard County later this month. And Dalencia has a look at our weekend forecast. Not the best day for a festival today.
No, we're expecting some rain. It's not going to be as warm as yesterday. Not really seeing any sunshine either. And there's even storms later on in the possibilities. I'll tell you more about what we can expect today in a few minutes.
Now, your WBAL-TV 11 weather forecast with meteorologist Dalencia Jenkins.
Good morning and happy Sunday. Most of the area still experiencing dry conditions for the most part, but you may start noticing some drizzle, some light rain starting to build into the metro. And so keep the rain gear close by over the next few hours and really all day today, as we'll have chances of rain into the afternoon as well, and even a chance for some storms, which can turn severe. So especially in the yellow shading here, that's where we have a slight risk for seeing some severe weather. Some of those thunderstorms could really pack a punch, and those main impacts will be damaging winds, some hail, and even an isolated spin up of a tornado can't be ruled out, especially in those areas in the yellow. 2% chance for much of the Baltimore metro here of seeing a tornado today, and that's a low chance, but it's not zero. So you want to have that safe place ready, that emergency preparedness plan ready, especially farther south as well in southern Maryland, where it's 5%, so slightly greater the farther south you go. Now, tracking the storms throughout the rest of the day, or at least the rain for the rest of the day, we can see the storms here starting to bubble up after, I would say, 2-3 o'clock. That's when we can start seeing some of that storm activity, mainly to the south. So much of the activity is staying farther south of the region, but still, you never know if that can shift farther northward, and we will still see some rain during that time. So you never know if enough energy will be in some of those clusters of heavier rain. Into the overnight, we'll have a few showers lingering. And so for the morning hours, you may notice that you might need the windshield wipers, just a little raindrops here and there on the windshield, but we have that alert icon in the forecast for later on this evening. Temperatures will be making it to the mid 70s, and then tomorrow slightly warmer and drier. Only a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. 77 is going to be the afternoon high, but of course today, stay weather aware. We do have an alert day because of those risks if you do see a severe thunderstorm today. Stay up to date on weather alerts. We dry out as we move towards the midweek and warm up again. We are going to be in the upper 80s to low 90s.
Live, local, late breaking. This is WBAL-TV 11 News Sunday morning.
Well, welcome back to 11 News Sunday morning. Thanks for joining us. There are many chances for severe weather later today.
Yeah, it's going to increase as we move later into the day. Right now, just seeing some rain, some drizzle. Now is the time to prepare for that potential severe weather across the area. Like I said, just right now, just looking at some drizzle, cloudy skies over the area. Our temperatures aren't going to warm up all too much today from where we are already. Looking at 72 at BWI Marshall, 74 downtown, 71 in Ellicott City, 70 in Frederick, and 72 in Westminster. Moving into the afternoon, that's when we'll warm up to the mid 70s, and then also bring in the severe weather possibly for the area. So where we're seeing that yellow, that's where the greatest chance for that severe weather could set up. Damaging wind, hail, and even isolated tornadoes can't be ruled out today, so you want to have that safe place ready for you. We'll time it out for you in more detail in a few minutes.
You are very welcome, and stay with us. We're going to take a look at sports, and Dalencia has the rest of our weekend forecast. And Dalencia, things could get kind of, dangerous later.
Yes, and we're looking at it right here. There's a chance for some severe weather in the Baltimore metro. It's time to prepare right now. We'll talk more about timing and impacts in a few minutes.
Now, your WBAL-TV 11 weather forecast with meteorologist Dalencia Jenkins.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. We're starting to see some rain moving into the region, and that's going to be the case over the next few hours. Just an increase in rainfall, so keep the rain gear close by if you're starting to head out and about for Sunday services, Sunday brunches, just your Sunday activities. It's going to be a wet one. Now, it's not going to turn too severe until later on today, and that's when we can start hearing some rumbles of thunder and the other impacts with some of those severe storms that we can expect, and we'll talk about that in a second. But looking at our radar and temperatures here, you see the green, that's the light rain that we're seeing across the region. Temperatures are in the 70s across the area, with the exception of Westminster right now, still in the upper 60s. We got lots of rain to go. You see a lot of it is on the western portions of the Maryland state there. And then we do have some more rain to the south that is moving into the region. As far as the storms are concerned, where we're seeing the yellow here, that's the the higher risk for some severe weather. The main impacts with these storms later on today could be damaging winds, some hail, and even a brief spin up of an isolated tornado can't be ruled out, all just to stay prepared. We have a 2% chance of seeing a tornado in parts of the Baltimore metro. That is not zero. So it is a low chance, but it's not a zero chance. So you want to have that safe place in preparation and ready to go. 5% farther south. So friends, family, or even if you're planning to take a trip down there, you want to be prepared that the severe risk is higher the farther south you go. Timing it out here on Futurecast. Again, scattered showers here and there for the next few hours, but then around 4 p.m. we could start seeing some thunderstorms and hear some thunderstorms move through the area. Around 7 p.m. really developing as well, so keep in mind that this is going to be an evening event. Some of that rain can turn into or translate into the overnight, so you could have some rain as you're starting your morning commute tomorrow, but moving throughout the rest of the morning, we're progressively getting drier and drier, and you should be able to see some sunshine tomorrow. Looking at our 12-hour forecast, impact icon or alert icon on for today because of that chance for severe weather. Temperatures will be in the 70s, the mid-70s for this afternoon. But keep in mind, things can get really bumpy this afternoon in a few areas. So do stay weather aware. Have the WBAL-TV 11 app with you so you can stay up to date on weather alerts. Tomorrow we'll see more sunshine. And then as we move throughout the week, we're warming up back to the upper 80s to low 90s.
All right, off and on rain, and then the potential for things to get really severe later.
Yes, there's going to be a chance for those storms. So right now, while things are calm, you're still seeing the rain across the area, maybe some light rain drizzle. This is the time to prepare for those storms later on today. So that's why we have today marked as an alert day. There's a chance for damaging wind, some hail, and even a brief spin up of a tornado. Have that safe place handy and have a way to stay up to date on weather alerts. Looking at 74 and a warm up in the new week.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Dalencia. That's all the time we have for now. Thanks for joining us. NBC's Meet the Press is next. Have a great day.